So this is some Masterforce cabinets that you can buy at Menards. I ended up buying a set of them. I bought everything that you see here, except I bought an additional one of these to put here because this was definitely too much, using too much height. But I've got one here that I'm going to be putting together, and I'm going to show you how they come. You can see that they have a fold here in the middle. They're packaged very nicely. They've obviously did some work to make sure that they don't get damaged. They got these little pieces of foam everywhere. They all come with your hardware. As you can see, there's lags for putting it to the wall. Keys, all the keys seem to be the same for my cabinets. These are for the shelf hangers. They go into these slots right here, you can see. Pretty simple. And then these are all the black screws that you need for putting the tops and bottoms on. And then it seems to be a universal manual that has everything up in here, all the different types of cabinets that you can get. So I'm going to show you how the tops and stuff go in here in a minute. But this is the rail that goes to the wall, so it's nice. So you can do it yourself. You can you pretty much hang this on the wall, and then the back of the shelf hooks right into here, which you'll see when I stand this thing up. So the first thing is it's kind of hard with one person, especially trying to hold a camera, but the best thing to do is just to get the thing up on its top or its bottom. So you can kind of see how it's spongy. I'm going to tilt it there. I'm just going to leave it set there a minute. Hopefully nothing happens. And then I'm going to get, this is a top or bottom piece here. So we'll just lay it over to the side. And then here's the other piece. So I said everything is wrapped very nicely. I haven't noticed any scratches or anything. So this part's the top and the other part is the bottom. So these are made in China. Here you can see how this works. So basically it goes in there just like so. So once you get the cabinet stand up like this, you can get some of this extra material out of your way. Get it out of your way. So this one's going to be a little harder. You basically just pull it apart like that. And then get all the foam crap out of it. So you can kind of see how it works. I was a little skeptical of this at first and thought, that's not going to be very good, but if you know much about strength and sheet metal and such, all these little flanges help make things stronger. Then when the shelves and stuff go in there, I'm going to rotate this guy around. There you go. We got to get this out of here. So this is the shelf. Sometimes it's a bitch to get out of there. That one wasn't bad. So we'll lay him over here. But yeah, I was a little skeptical about the hinges, but honestly, once you get the shelf in there, so it pushes this out, you get the top and bottom on it, pushes this out, and it really can't go anywhere. And then the tops and the bottoms go on. So the top, he basically just goes up like there, and then you run the screws in. Those are the black screws I was telling you about. So I put it down on the floor so you can see a little bit better, or I can see a little better, I guess. So yeah, you'll put these screws in here, and you can move this around, get these holes lined up, and that's how you put the top on of this cabinet. So I put all those screws in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it and work on the top. sheet metal's all light gauge stuff. I'm guessing probably 22 gauge. Pretty thin stuff. It looks like it's pretty good quality though. So this is how the bottom goes in. So you can see that there's a flange here with just slots, and then there's a flange here with nut certs. And there's nut certs basically inside of this top part. So what happens is you gotta slide this part in, which I've done it a lot of times here on all these other ones I've done. So you put it in there like that, and you slide it, and then it comes down like so, and you just line up your holes, and then you install those same black screws. So let me go ahead and put those in. So there you can see I got all the screws installed in the top. So you take the foam out of everywhere that it's at. So you can see it's pretty strong. Now all the doors come off. Oops, I got this flipped upside down. So they put a little black washer here, basically. But I got it upside down. But you can remove the doors real simple with the pins, which is very nice. And then the only thing I'm not a real big fan of, and this one's different, is when this locking mechanism, it catches here on this flange. But on some other ones I'll show you, they don't work that way. Okay, so here's another cabinet. This is what you call a two-door stacking cabinet. And they're absolutely the same. They just stack on top of one another. And then there's hardware that goes inside here in the 4 places that secures it to the one on the bottom. And there's clear holes for the hardware. All these cabinets come with leveling feet. You can see that these are off of the floor with leveling feet. So if your concrete stuff's not exactly the same height, you can level them up. I leveled mine up about as best as I could. It's a little higher here. But this is a nice drawer cabinet. Nice pulls, slides really nice. They got the foam in the drawers. And then here's a base cabinet. And this is what I was telling you. This right here, the way this works is you have to have the shelf right in the right spot for this door to latch. So that's the only thing I wasn't real crazy about, but honestly there's no, that's too big a deal with locking them. And then they got galvanized tops, as you can see. And then these are the overhead cabinets. They got the shocks on them for the doors, so they slow down. Now I have those. That's where they also hang with the hanger, like I showed you earlier. And then there's the one bolt here or lag in the bottom. So here shows my raised cabinets. I ended up going with this versus the other cabinet, and I'll bring it over here and show you why. But I thought it was going to come down too low and get into my outlets. But I plan to put lights on these, and then so I have some light on the shelf. You can see it from the side that they're back some, so they're not like right in your face. So that's pretty nice. Let me bring over the other shelf and show you. So there's the 2-door cabinet that would have been up there versus the one that I put, and you can see how much taller it is. You wouldn't have had a lot of space. So basically what you see above there would have been what would have been below, and I just didn't feel like that was going to be enough. I wanted a little bit more clearance. So I think I'm going to put this one on an adjacent wall. Almost fell off here. And put some different things in it. So I'll close it all up so you can see what it looks like. It's a nice setup. Real happy with it so far. I thought about making my own out of wood. I've did that in the past, but it's a lot of work, and I kind of want to just get something set up. So pretty nice. And then I ended up buying the matching toolbox to go with it. And the matching toolbox it's got 21 inch drawers in it, so it makes it super nice. It's also got the outlet inside and the outlet on the side, so you can plug it in. But the review's not so much on the toolbox as it is on the shelves and cabinets. All the same product, works really nice. So if you're happy with the toolbox, you definitely will be happy with these. My plan is I did the rebate with Menards, so I'm going to put 2 more of the stacking cabinets over on this side and finish it off. So that's what they look like, and I couldn't find any reviews on them on YouTube of them, so I thought I'd throw something together. I know this is not real detailed, but at least you have a little bit of information if you're going to go out and buy something like this to get your shop set up. Something else I just see here, you can tie cabinets together. There's holes in here that you can tie all your cabinets together, which I've done. So, okie dokie. That's what this is. Masterforce gunmetal cabinets. I think there's different ones you can order if you don't like the color. There's special order, but honestly, I kind of like this layout and these colors really well. So, okay, thank you for watching.